All I want is a count of who thinks Drake is better and who think Hove is better. So Cinch, who you got, Drake or Hove?
Like better.
No, it ain't like it ain't no like. It's Drake or Hove, man.
That's a lot of context. That's a lot of context.
Musically.
Listen, if I need somebody to make an album right now that I'm gonna be excited to listen to, I'm gonna go Drake.
No, you're not.
In 2021, yes, I would be more excited. I'm probably gonna spend that more. But as far as like body of work, as far as like Jay-Z's highs, his highs are way better than
you just played some Drake today.
Nah, I listen to both. I listen to both all the time. Those are like two of my top. But I'm real big on Drake's total discography. But I think Hove's like iconic moments, like his Black albums or his top songs, go a little bit to like hit a little hard. Like Hove's more iconic songs to me are harder than Drake's iconic songs. But as far as
how you gonna say Drake better than Hove?
I didn't say neither was better. I didn't say I couldn't. I didn't say. I didn't say. I gave a real political answer. You know, I was like, you gotta understand the context of what you mean. What am I choosing for? Like better in what sense?
We're not gonna ask Will that conversation because he's trying to get to them M's right now. So
yeah. Will, you stay out of this. In case you need a whole feature or a Drizzy feature.
You love both of them. You love both of them. You don't answer this. You love both of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you open to that OVO deal or that Rock Nation deal.
You love all that. You don't have a opinion and shit.
That's how you clean that up, fellas. Way to protect the artist. Way to protect the artist.
Don't give me no opinion on
that. Now, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be hard to find a better R&B singer, guitarist, a better artist coming out of the Carolinas right now in today's time than Will Wildfire. And we're gonna get into the story of that. We're gonna play records to rectify and back that up. You heard?
All right.
Shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna start this off. Episode 65. Will you do it for the city? Thank you for having us, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julz. Shifty Rogers is here. Will Wildfire is here. Jay Cinch is here. We got comedy, we got guitar on the line, and the merch department on the line. Right here is Will Wildfire, Claro. Yeah, stream this today. This a buzz, this a vibe right here. This is a vibe.
Baby girl, you been the shit, yeah. Shouldn't test you what your business is, yeah. I've been feeling good like since that chick, yeah. Didn't even fit a little bit, yeah. Going up from here, I turn you on, bad. We go back just like the Renaissance, bad. No taking chances, so don't take this wrong, bad. Chip it to the kind of hair, I'm on that. They tossing, I hear them talking and checking pockets, my wallet. The crackles and girl, I know that the topic. Getting tipsy, we getting litty. You miss me, gotta kiss me, I'm on a chimney. Cracking, how you want me, been talking to you on a fast time. You facing blunts and I face the facts with my niggas. I'm rolling with you, the way too tall for that small talk. I'm tryna get you, you. Claro, everything claro. I ain't Spanish, but my shorty is metal. She a bad bitch, don't play no Sega. No games on a nigga, not now, not little. Everything claro, 5'10", no heels, she a model. Shorty ice cold, no glass, no pleasure. She the whole shot, no glass, no treasure. Quick trips with the team out to LA. I got saying in you ain't switch up on me. Always see you in my dreams, it's an old man. Always thinking about me, not her old man. Shawty been down to ride, never report. These niggas can't run game, see the cheat code. Never yanking my chat, ain't no deep bone. I want you every day, ain't no veto. Backing, don't be faking. It ain't been long, I know you love me, so go and say it. Every night up on the phone now, we alone now. Throwing up for a minute, it's about to go down, it's about to go down. Music, it's just music, but girl, I know right when you hear this, you gon' lose it. You earned your stretches like Adidas, Mama Cito. If this the 90s, you a beeper. I'm tryna reach you, Claro, everything claro. I ain't Spanish, but my shorty is metal. She a bad bitch, don't play no Sega. No games on a nigga, not now, not little. Everything claro, 5'10", no heels, she a model. Shawty ice cold, no glass, no pleasure. She the whole shot, no glass, no chaser. No glass, no say it, how you want it. I just ride like we on Pluto, but not Pluto.
You know what? God damn it. I want y'all to understand, whenever you got a GOAT on your podcast, you might get a little nervous, you know, like the first time Will met Ashanti, you know what I'm saying? But you might get a little nervous out the speech. Now, if your name is Julz Jones and you was mentioned in one of Will Wildfire's classic records, you would be remiss. Let me put the camera on me. You would be remiss not to play that shit during the intro. So we gonna slow off on Claro. Spanish chicks, my DMs are closed. Shout to my baby mama. You heard? We got in a lot of trouble from the last episode.
That nigga trying to fight back, y'all. Don't mind him. He trying to fight back right now. He trying to fight back. He trying to fight back. Don't mind him, please.
Now,
he trying to fight back.
If you was a Will Wildfire fan from back on the East Coast, from when he was making music for SoundCloud, then you know about Wild Wednesdays. Am I right, Jay Cinch? You know about Wild Wednesdays.
Man, you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna take it back a little bit further than that. Because that's, you know what I'm saying, that's how y'all might have met Will, but you know what I'm saying, like 4 years Will Wildfire, you know, he was Will on campus, like playing the guitar in the pit, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like in person making music on the spot. So
what,
you know
what campus was that?
UNC Chapel Hill, best school in the world.
Oh, Hills, baby.
Oh, we are prestigious tonight.
It had to take some courage to go out there and fucking play music in the pit.
What? You don't know about Straw Hat Will? Take your girl?
Boy.
Boy, listen, stop that shit, boy. Here for the wild.
With a straw hat, you know what I'm saying? Just on his own swag. Like, just sandals, straw hat, and a guitar. Like, serenading women all day in the pit.
Download this today. Download this on SoundCloud.
You got a lot of Puma off that look? You got a lot of Puma off that look?
I'm still in that store. Exactly which venue. Unless you think it's
I'll wait till 47. I'll wait till 47 minutes in on the pod. Then my bad.
The statute of limitations ain't up on that yet.
Yeah, 47 minutes.
Ain't no
figure out, you know, how everyone's getting there and all that. But if you do think that there's a chance the show is going to be sold out, please give me the information of, oh yeah, never mind. Oh my God, I'm tripping. You told me it was at Butterco. Okay, well, call me back. I'm around. Or just know that I'm thinking about you. Take care, Will.
She's a hell of a girl, but she's a hell of a thotty. Bitches can't get no niggas, cause they got too many bodies. And the best friend of model, think her RG is poppin'. And this new chick is bad, but her dad look like Bin Laden. And man, that shit just might work, cause I've been trying to blow. Just cause you fucking these niggas, that shit don't make you a hoe. It's only under the pretense if all the other was no. This shit right here, prostitution, just take the money and go. I got no time to talk, shit don't do me no favors. Shit was hard but it's sweet, and the pussy like now we're later. See, I'm just here with my dogs, like it's just me and Molly. Even though this is suicide, I'm the life with a party and all these girls are my friends. Wanna kill on the business. We got no suit and tie, and Jake Timberlake is my witness. Girl, I'm just here for the wild, and you came for me. And I pussy the pharaoh, now let's set my people free. Lord, she only here for the wild. It's a party for a while. She only here for a while. It's a party with another baby. Get the key, turn her on, then unlock it. Ghost riding in the whip, it's convertible though. We got her and her friends, it's a hell of a while. She's a hell of a. It's a low blow, but she know she show up at every brunch, feed the wolves, then she go. This shit basically a free ride. We know this ain't your first time, ain't gotta rehearse, girl. I don't know my line, probably smash a friend just to pass the time. I ain't lying, I know chicks to couple bodies in one night. I don't judge, I'm just happy that ain't none of them bitches mine. Probably trick or treat a nigga, eat the candy, then you die. Ooh yeah, don't say it, cause I know this a game, but I ain't gotta play it. Cause my girl got a drop top in my candy paint. All these hoes wanna wear the rain, but we wildin' out, these hoes know we don't ever change. I've been the same from 09. That's what you fucking raise me like checking the beats, talking now the QC is on mine. I had a girl, then I got a girl, and lost a girl, but it's always just been wanna die. Even though I'm the youngest, I don't give a fuck, cause that mean I just got the most time. Ain't got time to save, just got time to grind, shawty, touch me the wrong one. She only here for the while. It's a party for a while. She only here for a while. It's a party with another baby. Get the key, turn her on, then unlock it.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's get back to it.
That's that heater.
Man, listen, boy.
That's that heater.
Listen,
That's that
boy.
one. That's that one.
I was buying them drinks at Apostrophe Lounge around that time, boy. I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Charlotte, man.
I was living different around that track time.
Ooh, that was before. Hey, Sitch, that's before you got your knee dirty, boy. That's before you got your knee dirty, you know what I mean?
Yeah. My left hand was a little lighter, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to the missus. Shout out to the missus. Hey, and congratulations. Now, a lot of y'all don't know Cinch. Cinch, introduce yourself. Tell them what you do for a living, because I don't want to miss nothing.
Well, day job aside, I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm also a podcaster. So that's kind of my creative passions. And my podcast is the No Budget Podcast. I'm kind of centered around interviewing entrepreneurial creatives and getting their keys. So if you starting from ground zero and got no budget, we'll help you get going. So that's kind of my thing behind that. And so, you know, I'm based in Dallas now. I was doing a lot of shows before things kind of shut down, but yeah, you know, I enjoy doing the comedy part as well. So,
word. Well, thank you for being here again. I want to get into
Thanks for having me.
I want to get into the pod. My first question is, Will, man, you a legend to me, brother. I know you just like, man, Julz, it's just me, man. But god damn, Will, man, you are fucking blowing up. Are you feeling your success yet? Like, do you feel successful yet? Or are you still hungry?
Man, I don't know if I would say I feel successful, but I know I'm definitely blessed and like I'm happy with what I got. You know, like I can't complain. Like I don't, you know, nobody tell me when I gotta wake up. I can take care of me and my fam, and I like, you know, where I live. I like the food I get to eat. I like the shows I get to watch. All glory to the Most High, man. This ain't me, but I'm just grateful, bro. That's all I can really say. You know.
Okay. Now,
all right.
We saw Ashanti and Keisha Cole the other night. Did you happen to watch it?
I did. I watched it.
Now, I'm going to be honest. And I know Ashanti's a friend of the Janky Ramblers, but I got to be honest. At first, I thought Keisha Cole was going to win. That's what I thought initially. But when I scored it, yeah, because Keisha Cole makes songs for girls that drive Hondas and got good poom poom. You know what I'm saying? Am I right, Shifty? You know what I mean?
Those are facts.
Extra long fingernails, 99-cent slippers. We all know the type. We know the type.
And talk loud.
Yeah, talk real loud. Curse your mama out. You know what I mean?
Always in some shit.
You know what I'm saying? So we love those type of girls. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was just thinking like, okay, Keisha Cole might edge it, but boy, from the time Ashanti sat in that chair, no pun intended, I was mesmerized. And you were someone who actually met her in real life. Did she smell as good as she looks?
Man, what the fuck?
Hey, 1,000%, bro. She's smart, bro. It's like, it's certain folks that, you know, I had the pleasure of meeting, and it's just like, you meet them, it's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know if aura is the correct word, but it's just like, oh, like you get it, you know what I'm saying? Like how you feel like.
What did you say to him when you first met? You got stuck, you was fucked up, you was
Did your heart start beating fast?
Yeah, like when you stuck.
It was funny because it was just like, yo, like I've been watching you since I was like knee high, you know what I'm saying? And she's still fine, just as fine, if not finer, you know what I mean?
She might be finer by now, boy.
Bro, it was crazy, man. Like, I didn't really say but too much. Like, you know, like my team and label like introduced us or whatever. She was real nice, like, you know, she liked the swag. That's it. It was simple, man. It wasn't nothing too crazy, man.
You shot your shot? You shot your shot?
Nah, I was chilling.
If it was me, I was sending eyes at 10:30 the next morning. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do.
Boy, listen, boy, I ain't even gonna say if it was me, because you know what? I only shoot my shot at one lady. Shout out to my baby mama. Mwah. You heard? All right, now.
That's not what we. Never mind. Yeah, let's move on.
Yes, Shifty. You've had enough of getting me in trouble. You don't know what kind of weekend I had. Okay, for the podcast, you don't know what kind of weekend I had. You think Khalil was playing that shit we tried to pull last episode?
Who was we, bro? I have nothing to do with
shit! All right, I blame the lot on you. So just if she don't speak to you at the wedding, Just understand, okay? Just
So
understand.
you blame. That's crazy.
I blamed
man.
a lot on you, but I thought you was gonna do the same thing. You know, two-man weave.
I never. Okay, say less.
All right. Anyway, so fellas, now Will, when you first got the call, and you said it might be time for me to move to LA, can you just explain to us, you know, some of the things that led up to that and what happened?
Yeah. So if everybody don't know, I signed my first deal probably about almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years or so.
You rich?
And no glory to me, man.
Flex.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
I like that, man.
when that happened, it was like they're based out here. The label is called Colors Worldwide. It's like my first deal.
Okay.
They're called Colors Worldwide, and yeah, I was touring with them. Like that's how I met Ashanti. Like we were in a show called R&B Only. I was opening it up. Like we've had everybody from like Kiana Lede, Queen Naija. Like it's been some cool folks that we toured with, and we were trying to figure out like when was a good time, and they basically said they'll let me know. And it was just, this was like pre-COVID, obviously. Okay. So I ended up, the thing is, I signed a deal quietly like about 2.5 years ago, and I just moved to LA in December, like December 31st, actually, December 31st of 2019, December 31st, 2019, because we had a New Year's show out here in LA at the Wheel Turn, and I caught a flight. And after that, I just stayed out.
I read your article. You liked it and you just stayed out there. Julz don't research. I read your article.
Yeah.
Julz don't research. I be on my shit.
I see you out there, Shifty. That's a point for Shifty, Roger.
You don't want to think I don't be doing it. I be on my shit. You just said, fuck it, I'm going to stay here. Yeah, I read that in your article, man.
Now, when you was working out in the gym before you got out there, but after seeing like everybody being in shape in LA, did you say, man, I gotta take it to another level? Did you yeah.
That's funny, because I think the last time I seen you, Julz, I probably was like 40 pounds heavier or something like that. Like, yeah, once you get out here, it's like, it's funny because with art and stuff, and Sanch, I'm sure you know this too, right? Like you live it. It's not just a job. Like everything that you're doing is you consistently living it. So it makes you feel different when you're in it and you see other people that's in it. It's like a new kind of motivation, like in every way. So from always listening to music and figuring out, okay, what can I do with that, to what you're eating and what you're putting in your body, and understanding that, you know, like your diet obviously is your food, but it's like your thoughts and the things that you listen to and putting that all together.
I be trying to tell Shifty Rogers that he eating pork chops and shit, wonder why he need a nap before the pod.
Bro.
You know what I'm
saying? Listen. For this cigarette smoker to ever say some shit like that, I haven't ate a fucking pork chop in probably almost a year, but trying me like I'm a fucking.
Now, have you tried tofu in LA?
You eat tofu, Jay?
What's crazy, bro? So my diet now, I don't really eat meat like that at all. If it's not kosher meat, like prepared kosher, I don't eat it. And
I don't even know what that word means, Shifty.
The fuck is that? I want to ask. I don't want to
East
sound
Coast.
stupid.
We on the East Coast, Will.
Kosher cooked meat. What the fuck is that?
Y'all in the South. If you go up north, New York, New Jersey, you know what kosher meats are. But yeah, in LA, you know what kosher meats are.
My mom's from New York, and I've been to New York 100 times. What the fuck is kosher meat?
Okay, explain what kosher is then.
So kosher is like, in Hebrew, in Hebrew scripture, they tell you a way to prepare meat if you're going to eat it. So typically when most people, like, let's say they cook the chicken, but like the blood and stuff is still in it. So if the blood and stuff is in it, and there's certain animals that are clean meats or unclean meats, but of the clean meat animals, you have to cook it and kill it and clean it a certain way for it to be kosher. That basically eliminates the blood. And the life of the flesh is in the blood, right? So that kind of like eliminates diseases and all that kind of stuff. It's a long rabbit hole I could get into, but I just stop and say most stuff.
I'm finna go eat some fucking chicken when I get off the pod.
Now, what the hell is your skincare routine, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm trying to get sexual. The man already he eat clean meat. I need to. I'm trying to.
Pause.
That's a super pause. Super pause. You know what?
Yo, change the subject.
Let's change the goddamn subject. You know what I'm saying? Now, Sitch. I saw you I saw you with golf clubs in your fucking hand, 400 likes plus on your pictures. Your DMs are in shambles right now. There's so many DMs you can't respond to right now. God,
not no more, bro. Not no more. I don't got that kind of juice.
Can you explain the crossover to me as far as what changed to make you like elevate in life? Because, brother, you're doing your thing.
Man, honestly, bro, like Will says, man, I can't really take a lot of credit for it, man. You know, it's been a lot of kind of like, all right, God's kind of put me in position to kind of walk into things that I had in me all along. You know what I mean? I've always had my personality. I've always had my interest. I've always been a naturally curious person. So stuff like podcasting and stand-up is a natural extension of who I am. So it's a gift that I'm not like, I wish I could say like, oh, yo, I leveled up in these areas. But I mean, it's been a process. So when y'all met me kind of like in my early 20s, you know, how I am now, you know, about to turn 31 in April. I'm a grown ass man. So in that sense, like I've there's things I've tangibly tried to mature in as well. But I will say, like, when you see me, okay, all right, stepping out and doing comedy or podcasting is going a certain way, or anything that looks like in my life is a positive, you know, I really don't take a lot of credit in it. I've been blessed beyond my doing in that sense.
Okay. Now, as two performers, we'll start with Will, and then I'm going to ask you the same question. As a performer, do you always get nervous right before you hit the stage? Do you get the same butterflies, or over time, do you develop that confidence of, I'm just going to kill this shit, let's go?
Well, it's crazy. So somebody was asking me this earlier. When I first started like touring, right? And doing like the stages with like the thousands of people, like and stuff like that, like it didn't affect me, because I had been, like how Sanch said, like I've been playing like the shows and stuff at Chapel Hill, like doing this stuff in front of folks that I know don't know. It was like, it was cool. What you said, Shifty? My fault.
With your flip flops on and shit. So this was good.
Basically, yeah. I was out there, but what ended up happening when I got to LA and stuff started getting bigger. And not just like bigger as in like crowds, but like
the stakes
more like
were higher.
Huh?
The stakes were higher.
Yeah, like when stuff was like when I lived out here, like I was like, oh, like there's been people that I performed for and stuff like that, and situations I've been in where I'm about to play my music or whatever, and now it's just like it's been like real quick. I had to tell my old lady like, yo, like what the heck, like, you know, like. It's cool because I feel like a kid again. It's like a new level, and it's exciting though. You know what I mean? Like, so it's different. It like playing a show and stuff is a different feeling than like, okay, you can go in this room and play some music, and they might like give you like some publishing and publishing deals and stuff like that, and you might write for this. It's different, but it's exciting. So I'll say I'm at the point now, like the bigger the stuff gets,
yeah,
like the butterflies get bigger, you know. So
word, that's exciting. And then Cinch, do you ever feel like, yo, they might boo me tonight and I'll fight everybody in this fucking room? Do you ever feel like that?
Every single, like, so the thing with comedy is like every single night that's a possibility. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like if you're gonna go perform a song, that song is already orchestrated and together. You know what I'm saying? Your delivery, you you have better performances than some, but your song is set. You know, okay, these are the songs I'm gonna perform. Kind of like with a joke, some things are a little more conversational. You know, what comedy requires, the audience is a part of the performance.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they're timing, they're laughing. If they're into the they have to be into my performance as well for it to go well. I can't just like tell a joke and then move on like, hey, yeah, so I'm a black guy with a Mexican last name, and everybody sits there quiet like, all right, I'm gonna work on my next one. So yeah, I'm from Charlotte, and you just like, if the audience isn't part of this performance, this is not going well. You know what I mean? So in that sense, like, because comedy is there's so many variables into a performance going well, yes, you have that nerves, but I feel like you have to have those nerves as a performer, because it's just like an instinctive yo, I gotta react differently. You know what I mean? I'm on that big stage.
Keeps you on your toes.
You ever had to roast? You ever had to roast somebody in the crowd?
Oh yeah. How you deal with hecklers?
You know what? When I've done a show like a show that I'm on, I haven't had hecklers. Now when I've done open mics, and I take that back. I've had people. You don't really have hecklers. What you have more so is people who are too drunk and don't know that they're not, like, you're a part of this performance, but you're not dictating this performance. Like, sit the fuck down. Like, that's the problem that you have. Like, people start getting too much into the joke. So what did she say? All right, listen, I'm not gonna get to that.
I hit him, man. Sit your drunk ass down. Looking stupid in here. Please sit your stupid ass down. I can deal with hecklers all day, but I can't start no joke, yo. But I can deal with some hecklers. If
y'all want to ask Will for Wildfire or Cinch any questions, hit the live chat. I checks the chat. I will ask on your behalf. I'm listening, Cinch. I ain't mean to cut you off, brother. I'm real excited, man. 2 superstars, 2 legends, man, in the building. Shit's crazy.
Man, listen, I'm a humble, regular ass comedian, but I'll call myself a legend. By the time I finish the second glass of wine, I'm gonna start talking my shit.
Now, who you think is the funniest?
I was just about to say who's funnier out of Drewski, Country Wayne?
No, Desi. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Desi.
Man, honestly, like, I opened up for Desi like 2 years ago.
That fucking flexing.
And
that nigga he flexing.
And listen, Desi is hilarious. Like,
that
people don't understand.
Shit,
he looked funny. He just looked funny.
Yeah,
like
that nigga. It's because I don't know what the fuck he had to been through some real shit. Yo, he's so funny, bro. He's so funny.
He's that, like, everybody has that funny, like, everybody knows a funny person, right? You know, you have a funny ass friend, like, who just comes in, they just light up the room. He has just grasped every observation about our life and can channel that into a character at any moment.
Right.
He's able to regurgitate what we've all seen growing up and just put it out there.
That shit and it makes fucking magic, bro. That shit's so funny.
Word. Like, y'all see his skits. This nigga is funny on stage, like, doing stand up. Like, he's an actual, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, the social media comedians, they're not real stand ups. No. There's social media comedians who are, like, he's doing shows everywhere. He's hitting open mics. He's doing it just like a real comedian. So
like, I don't think Drewski should do the stand up shit. I don't think Drewski should have lanced the stand up, bro.
You know what? I don't think he's trying to do that.
First of all,
his skits funny as a motherfucker.
That fucker there.
Boy, that nigga skits are fucking hilarious.
Oh my god,
he don't need to do stand up.
He might get the skip stand up. He might just be ready for. He might be ready for.
He go to stand up. He might be the joke. He might be the joke in stand up. But them skits funny, boy.
But y'all be seeing his lives though, right? Like, is that like an element of it or not? Like, that's on.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, that nigga is funny.
Man, that last one he did about the hood chicks and he was popping his ears and shit. Oh my god, boy! I was
you the informant shit, bro. That shit funny as fuck. That informant shit funny as fuck, boy.
That informant one.
You have any sticks?
Okay, now Will.
Yeah, he funny.
I am, like, I would say I'm in your top 5 fans ever. So if anybody want to debate me on that shit, we could go back and forth. We could have a Will Wildfires versus battle. I'm open to that.
Wait, Jules, before you do that. Wait, real quick, Jules. I got a quick question, Will. Do you listen to Party Next Door?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
See,
okay, cool.
Let me explain something to you, Will.
The man answered the question. Go to what you about to say next.
I try to put the young brother, he's 26. I try to put him on to shit that's gonna, in case your girl leave you, the shit that's gonna bring you back. You know what I'm saying? So I try to put him on that real Party Next Door, but he's so in love. Like, he listening to Mary J. Blige and all kind of shit.
I can't even lie to you. I just ran through Mary catalog a couple days ago, boy. That's the funniest shit ever that you said that.
Yeah, I'll read your tweets. I'm a journalist, but listen.
Yeah. Mary be snapping.
Niggas who listen to Mary J. Blige's whole discography spend a lot of nights at their aunts and grandma's house. You know?
That's a shit's fire.
Grandma was picking them up after school every day.
That My Life album though, top 10 all time.
She's fine.
What's the 411? All right, Mary.
Come on, man.
All right, Mary. That's we 90s babies here now.
Mary special, man.
Now listen.
Mary.
That Mary J. Blige on the way to the crib to watch Living Single. I know about that 90. I know what 98 was like.
Talk to me.
I lie to you not. I don't even know. I don't even watch Living Single like that.
You was born on the other side of the 90s. That's why it's okay.
Yeah, that's why. It's okay. Yeah, it's all good.
You don't know about Barney. You just watch Power Rangers. You don't know about Barney, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's all right though. Now, speaking of Party Next Door, who's like king of the toxic niggas, him and Future, right? I love Party Next Door. But you got a record, Will, from the Sora mixtape that you dropped in 2017, and on track 2, it was called Emily I'm Drunk 2, the second one. You had a line that says, "You don't care anymore if you ain't blocking me." My man, where did you get the gold, the cold genius? Because my girl just blocked me the other day. I said, yeah, she still care.
Yeah. Come on, bro. If your shorty blocks you, at that point, like, you still got some kind of pull on it.
Because she can't even read your shit.
It really means you heavy on her mind. She got to get away from you for a second. She got to
get away from you, bro.
She got to step away from you for a second. That's a fact.
That's what the chicks don't know. If you block me,
stop blocking you,
then
you a number in line. Take your ticket. Wait your ass in line. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, wait your ass in line.
It's all fun and games till she got somebody else at name in her bio. Then you're done. You cook steak. You know what I mean?
That hurts.
Hey, this is an inside joke. Bianca, you wilding right now. This is an inside joke. I'm listening though. So I had to
look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He's a superstar.
Motherfucking head is a superstar. Damn, boy. Now what? Now, fellas, being that y'all. Since you're not famous yet, now I'm not. Now you getting there now. But Will, being that like y'all both have this kind of clout, do you have to watch the pictures that you like on Instagram? Like, are people paying attention to that shit?
Yo, stop. The secret to IG is don't like pictures.
Don't like nothing. Just don't like nothing.
Yeah, bro. If it's not wholesome, I'm not. I'm
gonna tell you right now. I only like my friend, my people, my friends. I'm watching. I see everything on IG. How you think I told you about the interview? You see, I ain't double tapping shit, but I know what's going on.
man, listen. You know, liking pictures is just engagement. You know what I'm saying? It's just showing support for fellow creatives. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff you're not supposed to be liking right there.
So you how you feel about your homeboys and people comments talking to themselves?
Now, listen, if you commenting on your own stuff and not replying to somebody, that's a problem. But
mental health awareness month. Yes,
you might want to check on that.
I hate when I go on IG and I see my homeboys comment on celebrity shit talking to themselves. Why they doing that?
Yeah.
Why they doing that?
Well, damn, your friends can't be fans and shit.
No, I don't have friends that's fans.
I'll put like one time I put Yo Gotti lyrics under his shit, you know. I said I'm 50 and 0. I'm Floyd.
You better be glad I ain't see it. I would have fried
your ass. It was lyrics, Shifty.
I would have fried your ass. You better be glad I would have fried your ass. You better be glad I ain't see that for real. Dude.
All right, listen, I'm gonna be honest.
I comment on the bronze stuff. Okay. On the bronze pics, I comment.
See what I'm saying?
You better be glad I ain't know you before then, because I still
that's the only one.
Now, allegedly, whenever I'm single, I will put a comment under a girl I don't even know. I don't have to know her. If she fine enough, this is what I'll put. I'll be like, that is a nice, that's a nice drapes you got. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be just a picture of her ass all out, titties looking good. I'll be like, damn, that's a nice candle. I wonder what fragrance that is. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am.
This is why this nigga always get in trouble.
I said when I'm single, man. I don't do that shit, man.
Talking crazy, bro.
I do it for the city. Will you do it for the city? Episode 65. You heard? Now, let's see. Cabaret. Talk about red hair girls. I'm going to skip past that. Don't want you to get in trouble. Okay. Yeesh. Now, I like to play Verdi. I like to drink Verdi and play fruit trees while I'm eating pussy. As the guy who made fruit
Who
trees,
said that?
that's me. That's my life. That's the type of lifestyle I live. Now,
You said you like the what?
I like to drink Verdi. It only costs $6 at Walmart while I'm playing the song Fruit Trees by Will Wildfire. And then I like to eat a little pum pum while I do it. Now, Will Wildfire, do you have...
We heard about you. We heard about how you eat.
These guys don't know that.
Okay, my bad.
They don't know about none of that shit. Now, so I wanted to know, Will, do you have any objection to that as someone who made the song?
Hey man, I can't. Man, just not
Niggas
let
drinking $60
man.
liquor, boy.
You just
that
don't
nigga
like the
don't
Verdi
know.
part. I get it. I can upgrade my wine selection.
Who are you eating off Verdi though? That's what I'm saying. But you a thought, nigga. What the fuck is wrong
I've
with
been a
you?
thought. What you talking
Right.
about? I've been a thought, boy.
Nigga said, so you getting you? Never mind. You know that ain't none of my business. Do your thing.
All right, why don't we ask them the legendary question? We haven't asked that all season. Why don't we ask these guys the legendary question?
Here we go. What's up?
Come on, Cindy. And I know Cinch gonna keep it real with me because he got a full beard. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh my god, man!
Oh,
Listen,
boy.
y'all let Julz have that. I'm just gonna hit my cup.
What are you about to say?
All right, Shifty used to ask each guest, have you ever ate the bunkie? Kevin Gates style. So we're
If you don't do that, you don't love her.
Oh,
Will. Hey, man.
Hey,
shots fired. Okay.
I try to inspire the young nigga. Listen, if it's yours, you gonna experiment. You do what you need as when you want. You know what I mean?
So Shifty.
But that ain't none of my business.
So you don't mind eating a bunkie, but you got a problem with me eating pum pum off Verdi?
no. I didn't say nothing.
I'm eating mine. I'm eating mine. Or yeah, Verdi. I don't know what you eating off. Off Verdi, I don't know what you doing off
My
Verdi.
body count is 1. Shout out to my baby mama. All right, now
refer to the last 5 minutes. Keep going. Never mind.
all right. Now, Cinch, how hard is it to start a podcast? Because a lot of people think it's easy. They think, shit, just get a microphone, a camera, and start podding. But can you walk someone who's interested in starting a podcast into some of the basic steps?
Yeah, I'll say the first thing that you want to do is you want to have a focus for your show. Like, you want to know what you want to do. Like, whether you want to interview guests or you have certain topics you're going to talk about. You know what I mean? You got to have like, okay, this is what I'm focused on doing. Because then you have a guide for, you know what I'm saying, for just creatively what you're looking to do, like what you want to put out. Okay. And so that's like the first thing, you know, whether or not like it's like, hey, I want to.
We ain't signed a Will Wi-Fi deal for y'all be giving away tips about podcasts yet either. But go ahead. I said, we ain't signed a Will Wi-Fi deal. Niggas giving away the free game and shit.
Oh no, man!
Well, go ahead.
Listen,
it's still you can give them the game, but you gotta execute, bro. This shit right here is hard.
Okay, that's a fact. That's a fact. Do you think that's a fact? That's a fact. That's a fact.
And listen, man, the game is free. There's people even better than me who say the game on their interviews.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you know, for us as Black creatives, we got to give the game to each other. We can't hoard it. If you see your man's putting out a podcast with video and you want to know how to do a podcast with video, talk to your man's. Yes. Like, why would you? You know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot of things from talking to people. Like, even I'll sit in a clubhouse room, people talking about podcasting. That's how I learned to learn what to use for hosting. So I would say at least start with a theme or not a topic, or just have what you want your voice to be, and which is also hard. Take some time to kind of figure out. But then it's easy to record and get it out. It's easier than people think. You just need to get started. As far as you can open up GarageBand, if you have a Mac, and do it. If you can download there's free software on PCs as well that you can download and record on. Just get started. Once you figure out what your voice is or what you want to talk about, start. Yep. You don't have to make it perfect. Just put it out there and show up every week.
Okay. Now, I got a good question for Will, because you spoke on the creative process. Will, a lot of people think if you have a good voice and a nice image, you can be an R&B star. That is not the motherfucking case. Now, could you just explain to the brothers out there how much time you have to dedicate to your craft, and what exactly do you do? Do you do the producing? Do you really play your own instruments? Do you lip sing? Like, explain that a little bit.
At 10,000 hours, man, yeah, that's not a lie. Like, and realistically, it's more than that. That's a bare minimum to like entry. Like that's the dues that you pay. Like beyond that is where you become great or not. Not saying that I am, but it's so much more work to be done.
Facts.
Especially with music. But for me, so I produce, I write, I mix, I master, I'm an engineer. Like everything that you hear, like you can see it behind me. Like it's all here. Like it's in here. I make it, and then it goes out. Like it's funny because when I was little, I used to think like when you listen to an Usher song, or like when you listen to like Justin Timberlake, or whoever you listen to, is like, oh, they did everything. And so that kind of had tricked me into be like, oh, I got to do everything. So all right, I need to produce, I need to mix, and then of course you find out, nah, somebody has a writer, somebody has an engineer, somebody has a producer. But for me, if somebody grows up listening to me, I want them to be able to hear it and be like, oh, he did everything himself, and that's what I do.
When we finish partying, you're gonna make some more music. You making music?
Oh yeah, bro. That's exactly. As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna get on here. But probably about like 30 to an hour, I got some writing for this dude to do. Talk to my shorty, play the game, wake up, get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a consistent thing. But
I'm just making sure you grinding. That's all.
Yeah, like even in between that, like, but it's everything. Like your diet is everything. So if I wake up and I go on a run, I know I want to work after, so I'm listening to like my favorite R&B music or my favorite things that inspire me, or like the content or the media or whatever, like trying to always get inspired. That way, when it's times for you to produce, you're putting out what you're putting in, but you can only put out what you put in. So if you put in trash stuff in here, that's all you're going to get out. And that's no shade to nobody.
Do you collab with the other engineers? Like, do you do a mix and then say, hey, come do a mix over my mix, or do you only trust yourself as an engineer?
So a while ago, I tried it and it didn't work for me.
Okay. So you'll sound the best.
And I trust myself the most. Like I know how to make it sound how I want it to sound, but it's coming straight from me. It's easier because I know exactly what I want to do and what I want it to sound like, and it's tough to communicate that to somebody that's not directly in your brain. Like honestly, I think I'm more amazed at people like, I know we was kind of talking about this before, but like Drake, that find somebody like a 40 that they mesh with so well.
Right.
That
nigga 40's nice, yo. That nigga 40's fucking nice, yo.
He's not a nigga. He's not a nigga at all.
Man, you know what I mean, man. I know he's not a nigga, but she's
that dude, 40.
But for real, 40 is a nigga in my book. He made enough beats. He made enough beats.
Yeah, that nigga's nice, yo.
But so Will, now taking it a step further, just engineer to engineer, because I've recently started mixing my own stuff. I'm not that good, but I see what you were saying back in the day when we used to all be in like, little 2-bedroom apartments in Charlotte trying to make music, and you was like, if that quality is not there, I'm not fucking with it, fellas. Like, you told all us that. Now, a couple of them boys was mad, but I respected your gangster. I'm gonna just go to the studio. So now, how much money do you think you have spent on plugins in your lifetime?
I can't even.
Whew.
Thousands.
Spend thousands on your plugins, fellas. If you're making music out there on Pro Tools, do not rely on those basic shits that you can double click on. You need to get some more plugins. I just wanted to put that out there.
I'll say this, you don't gotta have that to start, but there's like a barrier to like get to that. Like if I'm in a sword fight, right, and my sword is made of clay and this dude's sword is made of diamond, like I could be the nicest sword fighter in the world, but he got a diamond. That's how tough his steel is. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
It's stuff like that. So
Very true. Okay, now Cinch, I want to ask you. Let me see where I was at with it. You had a book coming out. Is it out already, or is it still in the works? Oh, I'm a journalist, Cinch. You see that?
I see that. Yeah, no, it's still in the works. That was a podcast cut. So yeah, no, book's still in the works. Yeah, I got a collection of
you
essays
saying
that I'm
Julz
working
doing
on.
his job?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Something
Yeah.
like it.
He's doing his job. He's doing his job. That's a deep cut. I like that.
That's a point for you.
That's real investigative journalism right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to give this man a Pulitzer Prize at this
that's
point.
good. That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no. I was just saying. I wanted to also shout out my boy Walt. He actually did a book.
I bought that book with the blue cover.
Yeah, and
you know
honestly,
finances.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's my homie. Yeah, I got a couple of homies who wrote books.
I gotta get him on the show, man. Just
get him, bro. He was
shout out
perfect.
Him, man.
Perfect.
I bought that book
on
on Amazon. Finessing Finances, and it teaches you all about. He goes into detail about the basics of the dollar, from stock markets, savings, to doing your taxes, to why you should be investing your time and your money. It's a beautiful book, hard ass cover. Wow, shout out to Walt, man. Is he a UNC alumni as well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So y'all really went to school and shit. Like I went to a college too, but we didn't really go to class like that. Y'all went to class?
Shit, the people that you talking to, not that much. That's all we all writing books and being musicians and comedians and having podcasts and stuff, because we all hung around each other. So like,
did y'all meet anybody off the Chapel Hill basketball team?
Yeah.
Like Tyler Hansborough, or wait, I'm trying to think, y'all, because y'all around my age. Y'all knew Ty Lawson and shit?
Yeah, like those cats. When I first got to school, like Ty Lawson and Tyler Hansborough, that was their last championship.
Ooh.
And they'd be on campus. They'd be on campus all the time.
You share stats with Ty Lawson? Like never mind. You can't even speak on this no more. You can't even fucking speak on this no more.
But to answer your question, no. But to answer your question, no.
I like how you read between the lines, gangster.
I'll answer your question. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
As long as well, I ain't let me whatever.
All right, now don't let that.
No. Yeah. Right. You've been drink responsibly. Hard responsibly.
Relax.
Hard responsibly.
Yeah, I'll reel it back in. But I'll say when I first got to campus, those dudes were winning their championship. That was the year they won their championship. It was a year Obama got elected for the first time.
Oh man, shout out to Obama, man.
Before social media, I would say, because the basketball players now, and probably once social media kind of blew up, you didn't really see them out and about as much. But back in the day, before then, when the season wasn't going on, they had a chance, they were in town, they might hit the same poppin' black party or whatever that's going on that everybody, you know what I'm saying? What else they gonna do? There ain't no. They're
regular kids like us. I get it.
Exactly.
Word.
So they pulling up. They're dapping everybody up. They're just like regular kids, like everybody else. You know what I mean? Because they are kids. They're 18, 19,
Word.
20. Some of them ain't they looking at they ain't got IDs either, but they basketball players. They get in. But that's the cool part about going to Carolina, is that you get to link with people like Will, Walt, just kicking it.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean? That's the cool part.
Now, I want to ask Will a serious question. Will, we laugh about stuff like Poom Poom and what Ashanti smell like, but when it comes down to the people that may not appreciate your success as much, the last decade we called them haters. How do you deal with the pressure or just knowing that there's people out there that can't stand to see you on tour? Can't stand to see you damn near platinum, million downloads on SoundCloud. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you deal with that shit? Because I got haters and I got 350 subscribers. So I know you got haters, though.
Nah, I mean, I just look at it like that's how you know you're doing something. Like, it's not, if it's not polarizing, then that means you're not doing it well enough. You know what I mean? Like, if people don't care enough to have an opinion about it, then that means you're not doing it well enough. So once people start having that opinion, which could be negative, it's just like, word.
That's a fact.
Jealousy is love and hate at the same time. You know, take care. Take care, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. Now,
can I just want to add something on that at the same time?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times people aren't necessarily hating. They just don't see where you see in your own vision. So like they can see you in your journey on year 2, and it's going to take 8 to really get to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, how long you been making music, bro? Like almost a decade.
Yeah. Like at least, you know, so.
Right.
I think
they didn't see when it was 3 people. It was me and like 3 other people in those small bars uptown watching you perform, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, they don't see the first cover that comes on YouTube. They don't see that. They don't see that. So the people if you look at the other people when you are at that level, you can't judge their view of you because you're not there yet in yourself. So don't put no stock into that. Your train is always on time. Focus on your journey because that's the way I have to look at it from comedy, because I could bomb tonight. And then 2 months from now, that I could take that same material and kill that crowd. But you know what I'm saying? You have to stay focused on your journey. You can't put too much stock onto where people catch you at that one glimpse that they see you. That's not definitive of who you are.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. It be something because Sanch, I'm gonna keep it a band. Like, people love what's going on now. They ain't always. I used to be in a pit, bro. When I was in school, now granted, I seen some of them old videos. I kind of sucked back there, you know what I'm saying? But but it's like, it's funny though, because I think what a lot of it is when people act like that too. I remember the folks that didn't, appreciate it the way I wish they would have appreciated it, right? But now I see them really liking it, but they probably don't even remember that they was even talking trash or not liking you. You know what I'm saying? So like, everything how you respond to it come from within you first. You know what I mean? Because they it's plenty of people I know that don't remember like the things that they've said or things that they've done, or like know that I know certain things, when and it's not nothing to lose sleep over, but it's just to say that like I can't sit there. You can't, like I said, you can't sit there and let that affect you, because they probably don't even remember. They probably don't even remember. They just know that they love what you're doing now. Okay. They support you now. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know,
and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All that you need is right now. Like you can't go back and redo 2014. Like that shit water under the bridge. Like if you got people to rock with you now, that's why you just gotta stay on your journey. You can't put no stock in what these other folks is doing, because what's meant for you gonna come to you.
Yep. How do you deal with hate when it's within the circle?
Yeah, like what if it was in your own team?
Yeah, your own team.
Your number's gonna fall. I've had that happen. Like your people, you're gonna have people that maybe y'all don't become enemies, but they don't get to come over and eat at the table like that no more.
And you're not supposed to give them no free clout, right?
It's not even that. Like
it ain't about the clout. It ain't about the clout.
Well,
it's about
what
your
Shifty's
energy.
trying to say is, I tried to get someone who openly hated on us to come on the show. I'm like, look, come file your grievances. Come on the show, speak your piece.
How you want me to kick you?
But Shifty, Shifty don't even want to talk
for an hour.
Shifty don't even want to talk
for an hour. I can't kick you with you for an hour.
Why don't you want to talk to him though, Shifty? Why don't you want to?
That's what I'm saying.
I can't. Let me put it like this: I can't kick it with you if you throw a rock and hide your hand twice. You don't do this and you delete. You don't go back on your words. Stand on your shit. That's all I'm saying.
But there's room for growth. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we can affect them in a more positive way. Because
but see, let me tell you what Julz is. Let me tell you what he's leaving out. When you have keys to the platform before, it's like you're doing some background shit. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
It looks funny now. When you could have been pulled your seat up and eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cinch. He rather me. He wants me to just choke that man out like Trey Songz did that police officer.
No,
That's
I'm
what he.
saying sometimes. I'm saying
that's what he wants.
I'm saying sometimes you gotta leave the situation alone because a motherfucker already showed their hand to you, right?
That's facts.
What
That's
they gonna do?
That's facts sometimes
that.
too. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it ain't really. Sometimes for me, I've had stuff like that happen, weird stuff happen, and it's just, oh, I see how it is. I might not even address it, but they won't. Like I said, they won't come eat no more.
Okay, yeah. So
you feel me? That's how I'm going about it.
Closed.
That's how I'm going about it.
Co-host, I'm rocking with you. Co-host, I'm rocking with you. However you
say less. Say less then.
But like low key, you got like a finite resource, and that's like energy and time. And so like you ain't gotta exhaust that on some shit that ain't worth it.
I don't know what the fuck.
The fuck is with the class, boy.
I'm trying to put Siri by the speaker, nigga. I don't know what he was
kosher finite.
Talk to me.
These are the words of successful people, dog.
It ends. It runs out. You know what I'm saying? It's not infinite. Right. It's finite.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So choose carefully what you put your energy towards.
Yeah, that's why I'm not putting energy towards it. You feel me?
If it ain't worth it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Big Sean got a line in it. Put your put your energy in what's worth the track.
Yeah, if it ain't worth it, I don't even think about it, to be honest. To my brother text me some shit about it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think about none of that.
Okay. Now, top 5 R&B of our generation. Okay? I need to hear.
Here you go with these questions. No. What's our generation? What's that time period?
I would say. So I started getting poom poom. Well, no, let's skip that. When we entered college and we're no longer in that "Kiss Me Through the Phone" stage. Okay, after the Pretty Ricky album. Okay, everything starts after Blue Stars. So what's the top 5 of our generation? The Weeknd, Party Next Door, Chris Brown. I'm gonna throw that out there and say that could be. I don't know if Chris Brown would definitely have to be top 5 R&B of the generation, I believe. In generation, you saying last 10, 15?
Hey, yeah.
You saying like
that? Y'all might be mad, and I know he switched his stuff up, but Neo gotta go in there, bro. I'm sorry.
No, Neo goes in there because of shit he does in the background.
Neo wrote Irreplaceable, so
that
he's in there.
He's in there. No, that's no.
We saying from college, what's college time? What's college time up? What year?
I was a freshman in 09. That's when I got drafted. 09.
Okay, my freshman year was 08.
Okay,
fall 08.
So let's go let's go last 15 years maybe. 05 to now. Yeah,
you gotta put Chris Brown in there.
Yeah, you got to. You gotta put him in.
But if you go 05, I think Chris Brown would lose a beat if we go as far as back to 05.
So who's beating him?
Because that's like his debut album time.
Yeah, you're right.
I had his debut from there.
Yeah, Chris Brown's top 5. That's a fact.
Hey, quiet as kept. Somebody might disagree. His debut album probably his coldest one. Somebody
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't disagree.
That's a fact.
When he on the shit with like a little sweater or something.
If we won't be honest, after the first album, I never listened.
He had a white suit on. He had a white suit on that.
Okay, that might slide. Then
I never listened, especially the 67 song albums. I didn't bump them. I'm sorry, I didn't bump them. But that self-titled joint. Yeah, you know that self-titled joint is fire because it's self-titled one, and only people like back in the day who had fire albums could do a self-titled album. You know what I mean?
Which record was that though? What? Oh, that's an OG one. Duh, I'm tripping. Okay.
Yeah. So hey,
poppin',
run it.
Your man ain't me. Oh, your man ain't me. That was
Young Love.
Okay.
Say goodbye, bro. That's
Young Love.
Yeah, he top 5.
He in there. Now,
come on, bro. That's when we first started getting on that phone, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. When you had to call up. When you had to go through their parents as a gatekeeper to talk to the girl.
See, the young boys don't know nothing about that now. All they gotta do is subscribe to OnlyFans. See, back then you had to talk to mama. Hey, Miss Shepherd, how are you doing? Yeah, is she home? Yes. Can I speak to her? You know what I'm saying? That you had to be polite, and then she got to know who you was, and then if you got to hang out, y'all was damn near y'all was in year 2 by the time you got to come over. But now the young boys just shit. They in Clubhouse, they in everything, so they got it easy. You know what I'm saying? What would you advise your 18-year-old self, Will?
What I advise my 18-year-old self?
Yeah.
Ooh, focus more. Like if y'all know how I used to be, man. I ain't gonna hold it. Y'all know how wild I used to be. If I'd have got it together sooner, I'd be a lot farther. But just focus and look at the Most High, like first, like without having to go through all the trouble to get to that. You know, like the words say, seek the kingdom of heaven first and all its righteousness and everything else can be granted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be happy with a little so you can have a lot. And when I was younger, I used to just want everything, go everything. So just more focus, man. And yeah. Focus for sure.
What would you tell your 18-year-old self, Shifty?
Shit, well, I don't think my 18-year-old self owe me nothing, bro.
Your 18-year-old self wouldn't listen any damn way.
Boy,
Hard-headed motherfucker.
I don't think 18-year-old shit owe me nothing. You owe me a damn thing.
I tell my 18-year-old self, you know, just avoid AKAs. Your heart ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could do anything else. Just avoid the pink and green if you're not ready for it. Now, what about you, Sid? What would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Well, I ain't gonna get myself into no trouble and get no nasty DMs.
Pass, boy.
I ain't gonna get no nasty DMs. I will say,
just say 18-year-old don't owe you nothing.
18-year-old don't owe you nothing.
It don't owe you nothing.
No, honestly though, I would tell 18-year-old self to trust yourself and just put yourself out there in the things that you want to do.
Cool.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Follow your heart.
You took the man right on that answer. You must be trying to get some buns tonight.
We got 5 minutes left, okay? And then I'm gonna give the world probably an exclusive never before heard Will Wildfire song to end the pod. And matter of fact, after that, I'm gonna do my own little mix because I got some favorite Will Wildfire songs that I want y'all to stream and download immediately on all platforms. So that's what we're gonna do. But for this last 5 minutes, I have a burning question that every Will Wildfire fan wants to know. Do you have a release date for that first album?
Man, what's crazy is, first, let's answer it. No. But it's on me. We still sitting here like there's been records I've made, bro, like within like the last week that folks are just like, yo, we gotta put that on there. We got so much music.
You got too much shit to dumb down to it.
Huh?
You got so much music to put on one album.
Yeah, so we just want to make sure we put this one out and then in 6 months we put another one out. Like I get like an EP here and then boom, like more. Like the music it's there, bro. Like I have not been this excited about making music in ever, to keep it a band. So yeah, it's coming though. It's coming. Julz gonna let y'all hear one of the ones. It's gonna be new, it's different, but it's gonna be there.
Oh, yeah, this shit is fire. I'm so thankful for you. We love to break exclusives on our podcast, man. Like that's a trend of ours. We had Lil BG on here. He rapped a never before heard freestyle, and then he shot the video months later, and that shit went viral. So make sure y'all check out Lil BG, LOBG as well. Okay, now before I play this record, because I still got 3 minutes, and I'm gonna squeeze every 3 minutes out of this. What's your thoughts on Baller's music? Because we had her on the show and we loved Baller. She is so gorgeous and she's just doing her thing. I mean, she's like 500 to 1,000 likes. I know her DMs are in shambles. But what's your thoughts on her music?
Bro, that's sis, bro. I'm mixing one of her records right now. That's sis, man. She got some stuff in the tuck that folks is gonna hear and just be like, wait, that's you? Like, it's everybody. I love talking with all the homies back in North Carolina because I think everybody's gonna see eventually North Carolina is gonna be one of those places. Like how it would be like, oh, you gotta look at Atlanta. Oh, you gotta look at like it's happening for North Carolina, bro, for sure. Mimi's joint or Mbala's joint is crazy. It's crazy.
Okay. I want everybody that's on this panel to name one thing, one fear that they had to overcome in life.
Sans, you go first.
I don't know.
There's no sense.
Vulnerability.
Okay, so you weren't vulnerable or you were too vulnerable? Which one?
Not being vulnerable enough. Not putting yourself out there. Be vulnerable.
I like that answer.
So chicks used to send you paragraphs and you would reply K? Like what? And you had to learn how to actually respond?
No, he would reply with paragraphs back in the day. Now he reply with K before he got married.
I mean, vulnerable, like put yourself out there. Say, you know, there's somebody that you like. Put yourself out there that you like that person, or you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to commit. Don't be afraid to just, you know, to be vulnerable. To, you know, hey, you want to write a poem? You want to write a book? You want to do comedy? You want to make an R&B record like Will? Do that. Be vulnerable. Put yourself out there. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be a coward.
If you want to eat the bunkie like Shifty, just do it. Just go for it. She'll love it.
Got to. And do it after the club too. You know, wait, get a little seasoning on there.
Shifty.
Whoa.
I'm just playing.
Whoa, man! Y'all make sure y'all see Cinch live. God damn, hey man, I like your style.
We had like a minute left. I had to give you a good sound bite.
I like your style, B. I like your style.
Now,
we know what you're gonna do up there, Red One.
Shifty, no, we still asking you this fucking question, Shifty.
Accessibility.
What is that? Who you, P Diddy? Like, what the fuck is accessibility?
It's hard to get in touch with me now. You know what I mean?
So you want to be more accessible to the people that want to holler at you?
No, you say what I had to overcome. I used to be accessible. Now I'm not.
Okay. So now you're protecting your privacy more.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I like your style. Is that a Rambling shirt you got on? You still got merch available?
Merch always available.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our merch department, man. You do a wonderful job. Now, Will, what's one thing that you had to overcome?
Man, just like being by myself. You know, I always had like somebody right there with me, and it's, you know, it's been a weird transition. It's been a good one, but I got people kind of that come out here, but I'm, you know, trying to make it like alone. But I'm still blessed to have family. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, you need that love sometimes. That's all.
Yeah.
I need that love.
Yeah, I be missing the East Coast for sure. I miss it right now.
Okay, and then just to throw it out there, the one thing I probably had to overcome was convincing myself that I was worthy of the things that I got, because a lot of times I would try to like dumb myself down, you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. But I'm worthy, you know what I'm saying? I'm worthy of anything that comes my way, and I gotta accept that. Like, you know, maybe I am different, because I used to want to be like everybody else, but I'm a little bit different, so I accept that about myself, you know what I mean? At 30, I accept that shit. All right, so fellas,
that's good, bro.
This was beautiful. We could do this anytime. Cinch, whenever you're performing live anywhere or got anything dropping, let us know. Shoot us a DM. We'll promote it on our pod for you.
That's a fact.
For sure.
We are waiting for the album. Sorry I couldn't get the stems, you know what I'm saying? Sorry I couldn't get the stems right a couple years back. Oh man, fucking around, Janky. But yo, you guys, you brothers are doing amazing things. You're an inspiration to a lot of people.
Man. Keep creating.
And do not answer any of the groupies' DMs because your phone is tapped by your girlfriend. Ask me how I know. All right.
My models push the culture, man. They keep pushing the culture.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. And look, same to you, bro. Same to y'all, man. Listen, y'all creating, y'all got a good platform here. Keep pushing it forward. You know what I'm saying? I like to see your progression as well. So you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Keep doing your thing.
That's the host of No Budget Podcast.
Also,
make sure you subscribe to him on Spotify. Never miss an episode. Follow these brothers on Instagram. You heard? I'm gonna play a never before heard song. Fellas, thank you.
Spotify, see you tomorrow.
Words. And this episode will be available on Spotify tomorrow as well. So this is called No Gifts, aka Passover. Featuring who, Will?
It's Jasmine, man. Y'all go look up Jasmine. Her ad on IG is just JAZMINE. That's sis, man. She's amazing. Like, she's from Atlanta, but she live out here in LA with me too. So
yeah, all right, No Gifts featuring Jasmine, man. This is fire. Brand new, never heard before. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, fellas. Y'all have a good night, man. I'll send y'all the links.
I know. Peace, peace.
Told me first thing in the morning, better check on my stick. I checked it, it wasn't nothing new. Call your girlfriend, she said she swore. Y'all went and left it all right here. I used to play dumb girl, but not this year. I got a clue and make circle, get the square. Why you run off on me like that? Hey, yo, mama, went off on me like that. Do you know what's wrong with me like that? When I ain't got you. I ain't doing this here without you. Got a lot of gifts, but they not yours. No gifts, but I guarantee for me you would've been free. But they got you running down. That's over for me. But I guarantee for me you would've been free. Now you got no gifts at all. No gifts. Said he'd be right here. I checked and it wasn't nothing new. Got a problem when you lie and say you kill. Can't believe you even if you swear. I used to play dumb girl, but not this year. Pedicure, put missiles on your toes, I can't kiss that. But it's a lie if I tell you I ain't miss that. Sometimes at a distance like this, no fall. Only good for cold eyes and snowballs. I don't trust anybody. When I ain't got you. I ain't doing this here without you. Got a lot of gifts, but they not yours. No gifts, but I guarantee for me you would've been free. But they got you running down. That's over for me. But I guarantee for me you would've been free. Now you got no gifts at all. No gifts. That's over for me. But I guarantee for me you would've been free. That's over for me. And now you got no gifts at all.
Nothing but the hits. Nothing but the hits. Nothing but the motherfucking hits. Alright, man. It's time for me to get into my little mix. I want to play some of my favorite Will Wildfire songs in the world. And before I play this, I just want to let y'all know Will Wildfire was our first guest ever on Party in the Living Room Janky Ramblers. So if you go to our very first episode, you'll see the growth. This is before LA. This is before kosher meat. Pause. This is strictly a Carolina legend. And I'll post a picture of me and him at one of his shows. This is circa 2015-ish. I was already in the gym. I was a little bit slimmer. I had a black mile in my hand. I'll get to that, man. But I'm not going to explain all that to you right now. I just want you to listen to the sweet sounds of Will Wildfire. Shout out to LA. Shout out to our podcast that I engineer in LA as well. Hood Humor Podcast. What's good? Now, this song right here is called 4 a.m. in Chapel Hill. And this is for all the UNC students worldwide. If you ever shot your shot and it got denied, I feel for you, B. It's happening all over the world, man. 4 a.m. in Chapel Hill. Let's go. If you lived in Charlotte and you ate at Nana's, I want you to sing this with me right now.
Girl, I could write about you or make a motion picture. Either way you come in soon, which either way is quicker. And I don't usually do shit like this, but there's a chance that you might like it. So I'll just write it in the line and let you lead the way. Can't even wear my hat cause you've been on my mind all day. That shit was just too heavy, that's why I couldn't wait. Plus I know your man, so fuck what that nigga say. Cause I'ma make you mine, and I'ma make you mine. I'ma make you mine, I'ma make you mine, make you mine. And I'ma make you mine, I'ma make you mine, mine. I'ma make you mine, I'ma make you mine, make you mine. And I'ma make you mine. Shout out to that Carolina blue. What I see in the skies is what I see in your eyes, girl. So what the hell I gotta do? Cause I ain't chicken and I'm such a fan of your thighs. But girl, don't think I wanna just come get it. Cause girl, I think you're beautiful, but I'm with it if you're with it. I told you I'm part Chinese, so it's cool if we just kick it. I could buy you some shoes, so ain't no reason to be tripping, babe, no. Tripping, no. Don't be tripping, no. Don't be tripping, no. Write about you, make a motion picture. Either way you come in soon, which either way is quicker. And I don't usually do shit like this. Gotta be that nigga you already know. Girl, I'm joking, but I mean it seriously on the low. We can keep it on the low, ain't nobody gotta know. Put that slipper on your shoe, it's just the way the story goes. Cause I be talking to her, thinking of you. Call me a hubby, if only it's true. Girl, I be talking to her, thinking about you. Girl, I be talking to her, thinking about you. Call me a hubby.
Once again, shout out to my baby mama. Mwah. I don't know what Shifty had me doing last episode. It was all him, babe. It was all, he curated that. You know me, I would never. All right, now I want to play another Will Wildfire joint. Before I heard Drake do this song, I heard Will Wildfire do it. I actually thought Drake took this shit from Will, but it was in reverse. Will was doing a cover. I did not know that. If you ask me, when I play this record, Will may have gotten the upper hand. And he engineered this shit himself. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to keep you no longer. This song is called Days in the Fucking East. You know the lyrics, but you do not know Will's version. Here we go. It's just beautiful, B. This shit is beautiful. Oh man. Kalia, message me. We still can get married. Shifty knows a wedding planner. Woo. This shit bring me back, boy. I was on that east side. Shout out to everybody on Albemarle in the hood.
Oh, why you keep asking me about her? She's not here right now. She's not here right now. Why am I the one you wanna get into it with right now? Got a lot to say and that's the last thing a nigga wanna hear right now. Spending all my days on the east side of, forgetting who it was on the other side of. A young nigga switching up the program right now, trying to put the power in my own hands right now. I'm about to ride through the old hood right now. You see, I got too much pride for my own good right now. Waiting on you to give in and hit me up. so I can fall through like old times and hit it up. I'm tired, but I invited myself to hold on. Those nights when you need someone else, call me over. You can be the one to take control and call me over. When I get there, you already know you can call me. Call me, call me, call me. Erica, you can call me, call me, call me. Call me, call me, call me.
Man.
Call me, call me, call me.
I'm telling you, man, if you was living in Charlotte and you ate from House of Prayer. Alright now. I'ma play y'all one more joint. This song is special to me because it was the first song I ever did with Will Wildfire. This song did make the Seven Summers album. It's called Uptown. Shout out to Rome, who's on the second verse. He's the first rapper. They freed the homie. Will Wildfire smoked this hook, and this might be a top 10 Julz verse of all time. Oh man. What was we on the north side of Charlotte at this time? Harris Boulevard living, University City living. Come on, man. Let's get it, man. Uptown featuring Will Wildfire and Rome. This for all the players in Charlotte that know what it's like to go uptown with your best outfit on Friday and Saturday night. You know what I mean? Download 7 Summers today by American Foreign.
She wants to know me. She don't know what I like. She don't know what she wants to know me. She wants to know me. She don't know what I like. She don't know what I like. She wants to know me. What black though? She wants to know me. Ooh, she don't know what she wants. Don't know what she wants. Don't know what she wants. She want it all. She wants it all. She don't know what she likes. Know what she likes. She don't know what she likes. She want it all. Girl, she wants it all. No, 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 no.
She only wanna ride with a real one. Hit the club, turn it up, bottles till 1. After that, bring her back to the spot though. Wonder how a young nigga got though. Man, it's nothing. Beat stay bumping, party stay slapping. Knievel on stunting. Bombay sipper, wood grain gripper. Slight work and I do it bigger than a dipper. Hey, rolling switches, catch me with the papers. Cause so loud, you would think I'm with the Taylors. Lost boy lifestyle, ooh, we winning. Light so good, got the whole team grinning. But wait, stop, hold up. Need another shot, shawty, pull up. I'm faded just watching you work it. Dancing so far, yeah, you need to reverse it. Bring that shit here. Bring it my way. Tonight we'll have fun, but no, you cannot stay. Bring it my way. Tonight we'll have fun, but no, you cannot stay. Bring it my way. Bring it my way. Hey, bring it my way. Tonight we'll have fun, but no, you cannot stay. Real.
This thing will take selfies and shit. Rome doing shit on one take. Hey, I'm getting over shawty and shit. Hey, and we got another J, right? Think
she don't want me. That's what I tell her. Gotta feel me. Got a Helen Keller. Think she know me. She don't know better. The local sweaters, the slow stroke weather. Make things rather sudsy lather. Fresh pink mather. Clothes are scattered. Now she want a cupcake. That's call me on her lunch break. That smoke break shit so risky. That blunt powder 350. Good morning text. Clocked out shifts. Big blunts like blunt objects. Cognac and hot sex. Missed calls on a block X. Water bottles and Waffle House. Waking up after passing out. That's staying up and just smashing out. Big deposits, no dad account. She want a ball. Skylar Diggins, Maya Moore. I'm at a game. She like to run the score. She want to show off like all awards. I cover her moves like Stephen A. What can I say? I cook with Old Bay. Hey, yeah. I try to. Did I do it? I don't know. I think I got that shit, but I think it was supposed to be longer.
Nothing but the hits. Nothing but the hits. Nothing but the motherfucking hits. That was American Foreign, Will Wildfire in Rome, called Uptown, straight off that 7 Summers album, available on all platforms. I want to play y'all one more song. I'm having so much fun, man. I'm really trying to get us to an hour and 30. This shit has been classic. Now, this particular song I'm going to play is more modern. This is a single. It's called Fruit Trees, the one I like to drink Verdi too. And you know what I do when I get on that Verdi, Kalia. Don't act like you don't. So this is for my baby. I want to dedicate this to her. And man, what a sound, from the production to the crispness to the lyrics, man. Will's a fucking genius. Please appreciate our geniuses while they are here. You know it's hard to make it from Carolina, y'all. So run them numbers up. Follow him, stream him, share it with a friend. And this is Fruit Trees, you heard?
Wine. Your love is better than your love is better than wine. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo, sweet as spice. Dipped in the milk and the honey, the nectar, my brights. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo, pink pearl on the apple tree. I can't see you from the honeybees. Ain't sweet on you. Sugar ain't sweet on you. Pomegranates from the fruit trees. Saffron, girl, everything so sweet on you. So sweet, the sugar ain't sweet on you. Maybe it's the wine. Your love is better than your love is better than wine. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo, sweet as spice. Dipped in the milk and the honey, the nectar, my rice. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo, I came to your garden, yeah. You took off your garments, yeah. Your hair crowns like caramel, yeah. Dipped in back your pardon, yeah. You make that loop started, yeah. Now your speed come harmless when I get sweet on you. So sweet, the sugar ain't sweet on you. Maybe it's the wine. Your love is better than your love is better than wine. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo, sweet as spice. Dipped in the milk and the honey, the nectar, my rice. Oh yo, I won't waste no time. Oh yo.
I ain't even gonna let y'all hear the full song. I want y'all to stream that. Will Wildfire, Fruit Trees. You gonna stream all these songs, man. This is a vibe. I know I told y'all that was the last song, but god damn it, I got one more, man. I used to fucking tweet about this song all the time. Bree Black, wherever you are at, just relax. You already gave us greatness. This is called Dress Rosa. And for you mans that don't have Apple Music, Tidal, or Spotify, you know, times is hard. We are in a pandemic. Some of these songs, like Dress Rosa, you can download off SoundCloud. So this is a SoundCloud special, man. Dress Rosa. You heard? Last one. This shit's fire.
It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
All my niggas, we was underestimated. Now my niggas overcompensating, but like, all these hoes like Wi-Fi, yeah, we saw your interview. I am not bitch, I'm a shawty. I don't fuck with ugly. I'm clean, don't touch me. The shawty kiss me like I'm Irish. I just got lucky. I killed that pussy like a movie. The bride of Chucky. And even though she mad like fuck you, she still gon' fuck me. That hoe gon' fuck me. She said you don't wanna look like yeah, me too. She just wanna fuck and I say yeah, me too. You gon' hit that blunt, I told her yeah, me too. So what you wanna do? I'm here with my posse, baby. Your old nigga not me, baby. These new boys won't jerk me, baby. Oh, I've been on the same for a long minute. Why you niggas all just now flipping like it's gymnastics, but you ain't winning. It's my competition, ain't. Everybody wanna get mad at it. They just mad cause I get mad traffic. I get paper, they ask paper up. Plastic like it's fantastic, hey, baby. And girl, even though we just haven't spoken ages, yeah, baby. So you can save your congratulations. Give me my reparations. Ooh, yeah. All my niggas, we was underestimated. Now my niggas overcompensating, but like, all these hoes like Wi-Fi, yeah, we saw your interview. I am not bitch, I'm a shawty. I don't fuck with ugly. I'm clean, don't touch me. The shawty kiss me like I'm Irish. I just got lucky. I killed that pussy like a movie. The bride of Chucky. And even though she mad like fuck you, she still gon' fuck me.